You've done that. You've
Mm-hmm.
made this. You've sold the home. You have the same tax base, but you have this huge payment. But now you also have this huge, windfall of money that you had, um, after you pay taxes and everything. And I'm not an accountant, not giving tax advice here, but if they're single, they only exclude $250,000 of the gain. If they're married, they're excluding five hundred
Right.
thousand dollars of the gain.
Mm-hmm.
So then you look at it and you say, well, okay, what is my bottom line? So, and I love this because I know you do this with each of your clients. You sit down and you say, like, let's go there. Let's look at these numbers. Assuming after you get this information from your tax, you walk away with, say, $1 million gain, um,
Mm-hmm.
and you exclude, 500, so you're paying tax on it. So now you've got, call it 750, and you're into this house that you paid, you know, call it 1.2 for,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're carrying this mortgage. So you're looking at it like, okay, well, now where are you at? You have this big bunch of money. You have a big bunch of money, and now you have this new mortgage payment. But it's, at least the property taxes aren't going to kill you. That's
Mm-hmm.
the benefit. Where are you at with that? Like,
Well,
how do you?
I think we also have to, as we do improvements to our home over the years, we have to document all this so that we have more, we can use, we don't just get the 500 grand if we're married,
Yeah,
all the upgrades. If you really add it all up, do you document it? The roof replacement, the bathroom remodel. I mean, I've just only recently started like realizing I need to document all that
yeah. So I
and
actually
save all
just
the
did this.
receipts and scan it all in. And, I had the hardwood floors put in. I mean, there's a lot of upgrades we do to our homes, right?
Well, yeah, and so I caveman it, and I just throw it in a Google folder, like a Google
Right.
Drive folder. I just, because every time I save the email, I move the document over there, whatever it is,
Right.
because I actually did that on the last home that I sold. I was like, oh man, I have a ton of improvements, and this happens, like, so I had this conversation with a client right now. I have a listing in the Ocean Beach, Point Loma area, and I said, remember, like, now you guys are going to be able to exclude, because I sold them this home in 2010, and
Mm-hmm.
it's 2025 now. So they have a ton of equity. They went up
Right.
a ton. So they're going to make a ton of money, which is good news, obviously.